Hey racers, JonRacer3 today, back for another Hot Wheels tournament. Today we have 8 muscle cars and 8 supercars about to take on the Super 6-lane raceway down into the fat track with a bit of a jump. Now this is a very harsh jump. Cars are going to have a hard time landing it off of that, around the fat track curve, up another little bump there on the back stretch to the finish line. The way this tournament's going to work, it's going to be best 2 out of 3 for these matchups. The finale will be best 3 out of 5. So that is going to be exciting. We have some beautiful cars here that I've not raced in a long time. So let's see who's going to take it. First up, the GTR versus the Viper. Here we go, race number 1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Viper taking the first win, beating out the Hot Wheels ID Nissan GTR. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the Viper is going to take it again, easily beating out the GTR. Here we go, next up we have the Hot Wheels ID Mercedes AMG GT, and then we have the Corvette CO7. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and that Mercedes is blazing fast. It's going to be taking the first win. Did I say CO7? I meant Z07. Sorry. Here we go, race number 2. The Mercedes is up 1. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close. Not really. That Mercedes is blazing fast, and it's going to be beating out the Corvette. Here we go, next up we have the Ford GT and the McLaren 720S. 3, 2, 1. Look at that McLaren go. Both cars flip. The 720S is on his roof, but he's still on the track, beating out the Ford GT on his side. Here we go. The 720S is up 1. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the McLaren 720S beating out the Ford GT. Here we go. Next up, we have a Dodge Charger Drift and a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and looks like the Dodge is going to get way off the track there, but still managed to finish ahead of the Porsche. Yeah, looking back at that replay, the Dodge actually took a shortcut. That's the first time I've seen a Hot Wheel take a shortcut on the fat track, I think, ever. So good on him. He's up 1 win against the Porsche. 3, 2, 1. Look at that Dodge. It is just too fast. He's going to be taking the win. Here we go, next up we have a Dodge Hellcat and an Aston Martin 177. That is a car we have not seen in a long time. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, side by side down the front stretch, but it's going to be the Dodge taking the first win. Here we go, race number 2. The Dodge is up 1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the Dodge is going to knock the Mercedes, or not the Mercedes, the Aston Martin off the track, but he's going to get back on, cut in front of him, and manage to get the win. We're going to a third race. Here we go, a race number 3. Who's going to take it? In 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Aston Martin with the comeback story, moving on to the next round. Next up, we have the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta and the Dodge Viper. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the Ferrari's off the track. It's going to be the Dodge Viper taking the win. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Ferrari sneaking ahead of the Viper, pushing it to a third race. Here we go, race number 3. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be the Ferrari taking the win, just like the Aston Martin with that beautiful comeback. Next up, we have the BMW i8 versus the Ford Shelby GT350R. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the i8 passing the Mustang and taking the first win. Here we go, race number 2. One more for the i8, and it's all over. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be close, but the i8's going to shut out the Mustang again. Moving on to the next round. Here we go, finally, for our last match for the first round, we have the Dodge Challenger Drift car versus the Ferrari 458 Spider. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be close, but the Ferrari is going to stay ahead of the Dodge. Moving on to the second race, 1 win ahead. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that, the Ferrari is going to try and do the shortcut but fails, but he still manages to stay ahead of that Dodge, taking the win. Here we go, here are your second round cars. We got a lot of supercars and not a lot of muscle cars. As you can see, we got 2 muscle cars there. So if you guys know how the versus tournament works, well, let me tell you if you don't. In order for these muscle cars to win, they're going to have to beat every single one of these supercars in a row. For instance, let's say this Viper beats the AMG, he will then go on to face the F12, but if the AMG wins, then he'll wait until he's up again, and then the Dodge will go up against the 720S, the Ferrari, and so on. So, the muscle cars aren't looking the greatest right now. Can they bring it back? We've seen it before, can we see it again?
I interrupt this video to advertise to you guys my Instagram page. If you go into the description, click at JonRacer3 on Instagram, it'll take you to my page where I post a whole bunch of behind the scenes photos, thumbnails, and sneak peeks to future videos on my channel. You can even have a chance to enter a special giveaway from cars in my collection that I don't need anymore, so I guess there's that. And if there's not enough incentive now to follow my Instagram, I communicate with you guys a lot on this platform because I get to showcase my collection to you guys and my channel and my videos and all of that. So if you like anything that I do or me, go ahead and click the link in the description to follow my Instagram. We got beautiful car posts, and we even have some Forza clips if that's your thing, I guess. Yeah, I just want to let you guys know about my Instagram. Follow it, click that follow button, let me know, and I'll give you a shout out. So thank you guys for watching. Now back to your scheduled video.
Here we go, best of 3, 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's an awful crash for both cars, but it's going to be the Mercedes-Benz AMG Hot Wheels ID car taking the first win. Here we go, race number 2, 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the Viper is going to manage to bring it back on the backstretch, beating out the Mercedes. We're going to a third race. Here we go, race number 3. 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be that Mercedes with an extremely clean run, eliminating one of the muscle cars, the Dodge Viper. Here we go, that Dodge Charger drift car is the last muscle car in this tournament, so if the 720 beats it, then it's all over. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the 720S is going to get a clean run around the corner with the Dodge wrecking. That is unfortunate. We're going to a second race, and McLaren is leading by 1. Here we go, race number 2. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the Dodge with another wreck. That is unfortunate. The Dodge is out, eliminating the muscle cars, and the supercars are your winners today. Thank you guys so much for watching this tournament. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more tournaments like this in the future, make sure you like that video, comment down below your favorite part, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace!